The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Being chased out left. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is third and 9.
Back 21. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Set, 15, line up. 15 line. Let's go. Hey, Mike, 15.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw once more on second and 10. Locke. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Here we go again. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Todd Davis. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Here we go. Check. Check out. Get it ready.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Here's a give to Lindsay running right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
90, Wolf. You draw portrait.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41.
Protein spill.
Check three.
Go.
Motion. Go. Mike, 51.
Fight.
A give, running right, Lindsey. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 40 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. It got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 81 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story before the game. We were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost, but sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a give, right side. It's Lindsey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
60 outlaw. X3. 218. Chop.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Go.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run here with Lindsey. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Ready? 10 over.
7-7, our score after one.
Ready?
Mike 51, Mike 51, 51. All day, all day.
Ready?
From midfield, here's Locke. And it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Go, 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 go. Hey, wahoo.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Oh, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 14-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Coleman now. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 14 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And they're able to run it in and started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're off.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 31 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
51 for Mike, boy. 51.
5.
They do go for it. It's Lock. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. They'll run on first down. Coleman. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw Exhibit Z right there. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from inside the 5. Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than...
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 73 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
Hey, Charlie.
Check.
Back.
Hey, 1 set.
Clock now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award on this very field, Von Miller, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Here we go.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, Mike 7.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller, and boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, Lindsey, and good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Hey, 2, go.
Mike 51, Mike 51. I got him.
You draw Corker. Hey, orbit.
Shit.
Yes. Get it.
Throwing now is Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
All day, baby, all day.
Garoppolo now. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. The pass there complete to Sutton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
80 weapons.
On first down, Lindsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Locke. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by McManus is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. On 2nd down. It's Coleman, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Here we go. 180!
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
11.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
I got you.
51's the mic.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He finds Coleman. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Here we go.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They'll run on first down. Coleman. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Now Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Locke to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, check. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Ain't no hard. Let's go. Get set.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike 51.
Hey, team 6.
Watch the sled. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. You don't know no better. Mike 51. You go night. Right here.
Locked to throw for it on 4th. He'll let this go deep for... And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. This is Mostert. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Wait. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. After the turnover, here's Locke. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Coleman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Broncos 46.
Here we go.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. There he goes, right side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 46 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Rip left. Smooth. 51's the mic. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. Deep grip.
Clock now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 51. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, Delta. 51. Watch
Run, watch the run. Good shot, baby.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Come on.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yo, go, go. Hey, Haywood. Yep.
Pick it up. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Yo.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
3 down.
Hey, wahoo. Hey.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm crouch. In your face.
Ready?
Locke going to go on 4th down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Here we go.
Watch twist.
Get hot.
Garoppolo looking to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Hey, Alpha. Hey!
Motion backfield. Right here, guys. Fight.
On 1st down, Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 57 yards.
Ready? 8-3.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Yeah. Run up in a bitch.